Hey guys, this is a video about the Legion of Everblight starter set that I painted up a while ago, and this video is mainly, well, just as a fun update, but it's also for Nataku and Matt. Nataku from Nataku's Corner and Matt from Titan Train Studio. I'll first just give it a little bit of a spin so you can see all the models together, and then we'll just look at some of the models individually. Try and keep it sort of in the center of the screen, because on this piece of cardboard actually spins sort of away from me. It's not turning very equally. So that's that. Let's look at some of the individual models. Start off with some of the lesser impressive ones, like these. What are they called again? Shredders, I think they're called. And I hope I can get you guys a proper view of them. What I did is I bent their legs slightly, and I green stuffed them a little bit in some different positions to make it look as if they are actually jumping over some rocks. Now I get a low battery warning, so that's okay. Yeah, just have them look as if they are jumping over some rocks. I wanted it to look as though they were once maybe Orboros rocks that these guys are jumping over. For example, this one. If it focuses, come on. There we go. Also, I'm not too happy with the bright green that it did on the rocks. I may do that in the future to have it appear, make it like a blue glow with some OSL on there. This was just a fast job to see if it worked, and it didn't really work as well as I hoped, but the paint job on the miniatures and the rest of the rock came out quite well. I hope it picks this up. The lighting in here is a little bit awkward at the moment, but I thought I'd just put up the video so you guys actually have something to see. And just another shredder over here climbing the rocks. Also heavily bent his legs in order to make it appear as though he is actually climbing them, because I did not like the shredders to all be in the same position, which is how Private Press gives you them. So yeah, that's just another shredder. Now let's have a look at the Carnivian, which I am quite proud of. And this is why this video is for you, Nataku, because this was actually one of the first models, if not the first model, that I undercoated with a white primer, and then used your, or maybe not yours, but you were the first that I did a tutorial on that, to use sort of the natural highlighting that you get from using very thin layers of paint. And I think it came out really well. You can see there the that leg, the muscled leg or arm. That's sort of the second smaller one. You can see all the different muscles in there. That all the muscle definition that that shows, and same with the ribs there. I think it all came out really, really well. So I was quite enthusiastic about that painting technique afterwards, and I've painted everything else in the same way ever since. So yeah, there you go. If ever you think you're making videos and no one picks anything up from them, now you know that people like me actually do. Yeah, and then see if you can get his arms to focus in, because I'm really happy with the way that the bone-colored sort of blades on his underarm came out. Very bone-like, and use a wide range of colors, all the way from a very dark brown to obviously bleached bone being the main color, and then moving on to like very white highlights. So yeah, that's the Carnivian. And then here is the Warlock. I think she's called Lilith, right? Yeah, haven't played this game in a while, but it almost looks as though her cloak is glossy, but I can tell you it's not. It's the lighting in my room that's slightly messing up this video. I may actually need to put some still pics behind this video, but I'll see if I actually do that. Come on, focus. Yeah, and as a paint scheme, obviously, well, I hope this actually picks up, but no, it looks so glossy now. Yeah, there we go. That's much better. Should have done that in the beginning. I'm not too happy with the way her cloak came out. I wanted to really blend it a bit more and do a better job at the blending as well. But it works, and I had given it a couple of tries, and I was like, okay, I'm definitely done with this. But overall, I'm really happy with the way she came out. So I think she ties in with the army very, very well. The whole story with my color scheme is that I usually don't like going for the standard color schemes that, you know, the miniature companies paint their stuff in. And I especially don't like the War Machine and Hordes universe where everything is so decided, where they decide what characters you're playing, that they decide the background of your army, all those kind of things. So what I did is I thought that it'd be pretty cool, a pretty cool idea that maybe the Everblight dragon is not the only dragon that's still alive in some way, and that there's actually another dragon, which is not the worm from the Circle Orboros, but instead as another dragon that has been asleep for centuries, sort of plotting against the Everblight dragon, and he's been holding up very deep inside the forests, and his pets are very much like the Everblight dragon is in you know the shape they take, but they've been hiding for centuries in the forest, and you know their skills will become all like rock-like to you know to provide a hiding place for them. They have actually just been sleeping as rocks in the forest, and now they're sort of awaking. And the Warlock that I painted up, the idea was that her armor that she's wearing is actually dragon scales, you know. So the armor around her legs and her arms and on her head, those are actually dragon scales that have you know been repurposed to you know to give her a proper suit of armor. And her cloak is actually dragon skin. You know, that's her cloak. And then her bone is actually made. Her bow is made out of dragon bone. That's why it's got the bone color. And obviously it's not Lilith, because Lilith is then the Everblight version. But yeah, that's sort of the story behind this. That's also why I decided to give the Carnivian the mossy texture on top, to make it look as if he's one of these dragon's minions has been asleep, disguising itself as a rock, and moss has started to grow on its scales over the centuries, and he's just recently awakened and hasn't shed off all the moss and stuff. So yeah, that's the story about about my Legion force, which is not actually a Legion force. That's all I've got painted up. I've got some other models still, that should still be painted, but I'm actually just getting into Infinity, so those will get precedence over the rest of my hordes. But I thought I'd make a quick video to show you guys this color scheme and how I tweaked the story to my liking to actually create something unique and personal, rather than going with the background story provided by another company. Cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, then just like this video and subscribe to my channel. There's a chance I'll be uploading more videos in the future, Then again, maybe I won't. See you guys next time.